Welcome back to the channel. I'm Jim. The channel is 70 Elko 28. Hey, please remember to subscribe, like, and share with all your friends. I would greatly appreciate it. Today you're joining me in my shop. I'm sitting right in front of my John Deere 1025R subcompact tractor. It's actually pretty clean right now because I just recently got it back from its first service from the local John Deere dealer. But today's video is a little out of sequence from the videos I've already posted about my drain project that I'm working on. Today's video takes it back to a year ago May, where I had recently taken down some trees and had 4 pretty good sized stumps to remove. One was a monster. It was a lot to ask from this little subcompact tractor, but it got the job done. So take a look, let me know what you think. The big tree in the middle is staying, but the 4 trees to the right next to the fence are coming down to make way for the gravel drive. Here are the same 4 trees as they look from the back of the shop. It was a big job just bringing those trees down and disposing of the debris. Now here's when I picked up my brand new John Deere 1025R subcompact tractor. She fits perfectly on my car hauler. Now here's Dad taking the 1025R on her maiden voyage in the rain, pulling into her new home for the very first time. Due to the rain, I would have to wait to give her a proper workout in the dirt. Got it. Got that. I'll keep it clean. Outstanding. Man, that is a job. Look at the size of that hole. And we still got 3 more to go. That was the small one. Holy shit. But rookie operators, the next one I'll be a little more skilled at the backhoe. Man, outstanding. Some people ask why I didn't just grind the stumps. Well, before you bring in the gravel for a new driveway, you have to remove several inches of the topsoil to form a proper base, or your gravel just sinks into the ground. So the stumps and roots had to go. Well, I'm standing on top of a pretty monstrous root that I'm working on, and I am not an experienced root removal specialist by any means, but this one has proven to be quite a task to get it out of there with the little piece of equipment I have. I've already removed 2 general size roots with my new 1025R John Deere tractor, and you know, it digs a fine hole, but it just doesn't have the power to really rip this thing up out of the ground. I've ordered a root ripper attachment for the backhoe. It's not here yet. I'm going to keep working this. Right now I'm basically just, you know, the dirt, when you try to saw these, the dirt just destroys the chainsaw blades, I mean, in a quick second. So it's been a task to try to remove all the dirt and keep it from destroying the chainsaw blades and cutting it back. I mean, when I started, you couldn't see but maybe 8 to 12 inches below the top of that stump. It was all dirt, just completely. Here's my pile of root debris and stump debris so far. There's 2 complete stumps with a lot of root debris, and then there's a lot of root debris from the monster. As this is going to be a long-term project, but if you watch these videos, you'll see it all come together. Back to the stump. Worked on it quite a bit yesterday, but son of a gun, those roots, they go through chainsaw blades like you would not believe. And I know the dirt, you get just barely into the dirt and it just destroys them. But that's where we stopped yesterday. Ran out of chainsaw blades, because you can see we've kind of got it dug out, and the backhoe on the 1025, you have a hard time really getting it in there to tunnel underneath. I'm waiting for a what they call a root ripper, which I think will help me stab in there and get a lot of that dirt tunneled out from underneath it, and saw it off and try to get it to where the 1025 can pull it up out of there. Okay, I got the root ripper and thumb attachment on. I think I'm gonna have to make some adjustments on the thumb. I believe it interferes with the quick connect and doesn't allow the ripper to close quite far enough, and I would imagine I'll have the same issue with a bucket, but I'm gonna give it a try. But it looks pretty cool. Finally, after I'm not sure how many hours we've been working on this monster, it's finally starting to move. I mean, it was would not budge, and we've cut it, and we're still working on it. But I think it's coming out today. Got my new Bxpanded root ripper and thumb on, and it's coming out.
Yep, chain truck.
Okay, we got it busted loose and rolling around. Now we're trying to get it up out of the hole. We hooked a tug'em strap on it, and it pulled pretty good, but it rolled over and snapped the strap. So we're going to try a chain next. We'll see how it works. Here's root number 4, or not, I keep saying root, stump. Stump number 4. Got the first 2 easy ones, the giant monster, and then this one's, you know, probably, hopefully, half the battle that the last one was. But I've got my new Bxpanded ripper, and I'm getting ready to go to town. Yeah, I finally got the beast of a stump out and drug over to the burn pile. Sunday, Memorial Day weekend, 2017. Pretty nice day. Forecast for chance of rain this afternoon, hoping that they should be able to get the race in. But I was able to get my monster stump out yesterday. I've got one more to go. Stump number 4. Hey, I didn't call it a root this time. Stump number 4 was much easier. It was probably the third hardest of the 4 that I took out, but by the time I got around to it, I was a lot more experienced with the machine, 1025R with a Bxpanded root ripper. I do like the ripper, but yeah, 4 roots out on a brand new machine. It took me, let's see, 39.2 hours. Wow. But hey, it's done. Okay, first impressions of my Bxpanded equipment. Have not used the trenching bucket that's on there right now, but I do have the quick connect adapter and the thumb. And I haven't spent a lot of time on it. I gotta take another look at it, but I made an attempt to install my standard John Deere 8-inch bucket with the quick connector, and I couldn't get it to go on. And I was under the impression that the quick connector would work with your factory buckets or the Bxpanded attachments. The Bxpanded root ripper and the mini trench went right on, but I for whatever reason, maybe I'm doing something wrong. I got to take another look at it. But yeah, it's going to be pretty much worthless if I can't put my original buckets on and off as easy as the other stuff. So we'll see. And also another problem, and I don't know if it's just the adjustment of the thumb. It may be. Again, I haven't really played with it much, but I can't. The bucket doesn't close all the way. It won't close as far as it should. And I don't know if it's hitting the quick connect or what. But I'm gonna check this out, and so far, I mean, the ripper worked pretty good, and not as good as I'd hoped, but that may just be because the machine isn't that strong. I don't know. Yeah, if I can't transition the factory buckets on with this quick connect, I don't know that I want this stuff. But I'll post another video once I have a little more experience and can offer a fair assessment. I'm hoping it works out. I mean, it's neat looking stuff. Alright, there's my my root pile from the 4 stumps that I removed. 3 of them weren't too bad. 1 of them was a real monster, but got them out with my 1025R. That was probably pushing the limit of that machine, but it got it done. Now I just have to do a little bit more residual root removal and smooth it out.